Difference quotients are where students start still continue. I mean, it's a lot of function notation work, but students make a lot of mistakes because, again, oftentimes when you're dealing with a difference quotient, you're using the function like substitution stuff, but one of the letters is still the same as the letter you saw previously. You can't think of the x that's originally in the f of x and the x that's part of the x plus h as being the same thing. It's a complete removal and replacement, always. So if I do f of x plus h, I'm going to have 3 times the quantity x plus h squared plus 1. I'm not just putting a plus h in some arbitrary spot. X was replaced with x plus h. Now in the second part, following the minus sign, well, f of x is 3x squared plus 1, so I'm replacing f of x with 3x squared plus 1. And I want to do this all over h. When I deal with difference quotients, my goal, for reasons that we're going to talk about towards the end of the course when we start talking about limits, my goal is to have that h that originally appears down in the denominator to cancel. Where I stand right now, even after I do the foiling that I have for the x plus h squared and distribute the 3 as well, and distribute the negative I had next to the 3x squared plus 1, right now I have some terms on top that have h and some that do not. If there's terms on top that do not have h, being multiplied, somewhere in that term, I can't cancel an h from it. And if I can't cancel an h from everything, I can't cancel it from the bottom at all. Some students will say, well, I'm just going to cancel that h with the 3h squared and just say that one cancels that one out. It doesn't work that way. Never has, never will. And those of you who keep doing it are making up your own rule that isn't correct. For me to get that h on the bottom to cancel, everything on top has to have an h attached to it through multiplication. Right now I don't have that, but if I look at the things that don't have that h there, like 3x squared, well, 3x squared also has a minus 3x squared, and those things would cancel each other out. Another thing that doesn't have an h next to it is the plus 1. Well, I have a plus 1, I have a minus 1, those things will cancel out. So basically anything that doesn't have an h attached to it is being canceled. And everything that's left has at least one h attached to it. Here is where I can cancel out an h. I cancel one h away from 6xh, just making it 6x. I cancel out one h from the 3h squared, making it 3h. I cancel the one h with the h in the denominator, making that a 1. So what I get is 6x plus 3h as being my answer at this point as far as what the difference quotient is.